Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say that Joe Biden is so courageous, so honorable. He's such a good human being. Out of the goodness of his heart, he didn't have to, but he is. Out of the goodness of his heart, he's going to address a certain story about him. What a nice, swell guy. What a person. What a great person. What a great human being. What a really wonderful, nice human being. And when is he going to do it? Joe Biden will address the allegations on Morning Joe. So, let's see. After weeks of silence that prompted Democratic frustration, Joe Biden will discuss a former Senate aide's allegation on Morning Joe. That is so. What a good thing that he did to address this on MSNBC. MSNBC. He's really, really taking a huge risk. Now, watch for two things. One, if he just makes it even worse for himself, there was actually about a week ago a suggestive hand motion that about a month ago or so, about 3-4 weeks ago, a suggestive, really bizarre, weird hand motion that he performed on camera. And this female MSNBC journalist was like kind of laughing, but awkwardly. And he even made reference like, I shouldn't have explained things that way. And of course they swept it under the rug because they have no value system. It's purely just all their alleged, the fabricated outrage and their alleged value system. It's all for political utility. They just use outrage and go after people based on political utility. But ladies and gentlemen, check out Bizarro World Goodman segment 4. I talk about the allegations that Biden addresses, or Biden's going to address. Exactly. The yo-yo incident. Exactly. It's unbelievable. Thank you, veteran who approves. Hello. Thank you for watching. Thank you, everybody. It's just unbelievable. So they're looking at this. It's like with kid gloves. They're looking at this, and here's a question to ask. What did President Trump do that is worse than the failed NATO intervention presided over by President Obama, Biden, and Clinton? Who will be the nominee? Hillary Clinton is going to be the nominee. We'll get to that, of course, for half an hour. The last half hour of the show. What was worse? So you get these people like, oh my God. What was worse? What is it that was worse that Trump did? What tweet could be worse? What tweet could be worse than what President Obama presided over in a failed NATO intervention that obliterated a country in Libya? I want to know. You have these people who pride themselves on being so moral. Florida Man Bear, the prophecy is unfolding. Yeah! Yes! Touchdown! Seminoles, touchdown Hurricanes, touchdown Gators. I don't know if you're I don't know which which team you like, but touchdown Florida football. I'm touchdown USC, but exactly, Florida Man Bear. Thank you as always. The prophecy, the H.A. Goodman prophecy, is unfolding, and people, I mean, not to pat myself on the back, but people around the world who listen to this channel know and have told people, hey, you know what? Clinton is going to be nominee. It was always the case. It was always the case. It's unfolding, Florida Man Bear. It's unfolding. He can sabotage himself tomorrow. He can sabotage himself tomorrow. It'll be very interesting what he says. It will be very, very interesting what he says. And you know what? I'll have a live stream on this channel tomorrow at around 5 p.m., 4 p.m., 5 p.m. Pacific. Kevin Stillwell, thank you. Kevin, thank you. I'll have a live stream tomorrow about around 4 p.m., 5 p.m. Pacific on this channel. I want to know if Biden really loves me. No, I want to know if Biden tanks deliberately. I think that when he turns it on, he turns it on. When he turns the vaudeville routine on, running for Senate, you know the deal. We need FDR and corn pop and leg hairs, and I just think that he decides. He often decides to either turn it on or turn it off. With Bernie, he was turning it off, he turned it on or whatever. He was fine, lucid. But tomorrow is going to be interesting. What can he say? He can go with the usual platitudes. He could say, well, Luke St. Martin, Eric H526, hello. The two best moderators in all of YouTube, millions of channels. I have the two best moderators, Luke St. Martin, Eric H526. Give them a lot of love, everyone. But what is he going to do at Morning Joe? You have Joe and Mika, who Trump has a fantastic relationship with. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Let's see what he said. Let's see what he's So I want to see this. Let's see what he has said about them. I'm trying to find Trump's. There is no compilation of things that he's. This is hilarious. They make everything into the most, like, the biggest soap opera. And this is what they do with Trump. I'm trying to find like a compilation, but I can't. They poke at Trump all the time. And then when he pokes back, like, oh my God, UFO talk. HA, why are the polls saying the 80% of Americans support shelter in place? These polls seem incredible. It's not credible. Exactly. UFO talk. It's nonsense. 80%. No, sorry. Over 50% of all the lives lost are in 3 states. over 50% of all the lives lost are in 3 states. Florida Man Bear, thank you. So UFO Talk. Over 50% of the lives lost in the entire country are in 3 states. Those 3 states are run by Democrats. So, those 3 states are run by Democrats. So I have no, and seven of the top 10 states with the most cases, and there's a huge drop off between New York and New Jersey, and then New Jersey and everyone else. So, thank you, UFO Talk. I agree, it's bizarre. Good morning, everyone. Jimbo! Maybe Uncle Joey will just nod off to Jimbo! You know what? It could be. I mean, I don't know what he's going to do. I do know that it's probably going to be, Cosmic Grandpa, thank you. It's probably going to be detrimental to his campaign. The fact that everyone is going to this cannot be good for his campaign, because he's going to contradict himself somehow, some way. He's going to say something that's not true. And the entire planet, he's not admired by either left or right. I'm telling you, Clinton is admired on the left. She's admired in the way people like Darth Vader. You know? If you had like Darth Vader action figures growing up, like I did, or Cobra Commander, or Skeletor, people admire the fact when you accurately say, hey, look, Clinton is accused of all of these things, and there are legal statutes that she broke. Just you cannot transfer top secret intelligence onto servers outside of the United States government. They say, well, she knows how to play the game. She's tough. We need somebody tough. Like, only Clinton could go and go up against and Trump. You need somebody who could stand up to him. So Biden can't stand up to Trump. That's just the way it is. Clinton cannot necessarily stand up to Trump, but I mean she can to an extent. She doesn't. She's not going to get overmatched by Trump. Biden would get overmatched by anyone except Bernie Sanders. And even Bernie Sanders was able to in that world, because he wanted to cut Social Security. I forgot exactly what it was. And Bernie Sanders said, are you sure about that? You're about to get moded right now. I'm about to mode you. Are you sure you didn't want to cut Social Security? Are you certain? Because you can go to YouTube right now. I suggest all my followers on Twitter go on YouTube. Oops, look what he said. I won that debate. Oh, you're taking all my delegates? Okay. Sorry. Whatever you say. Thank you, may I have another? 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 So, it's not going to be good. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, did I tell you that Bizarro World number 4, Bizarro World Goodman, it's right here. Check it out. This is not going to be good for Biden. I don't think that there's any way that it could be a positive for his campaign. This is only the beginning of the end. Clinton, today, there was an article in The Hill, great publication. You type in great publication and just wait, ladies and gentlemen. Just wait. When you go to type in Hillary Clinton, you get As Biden struggles, Hillary waits for the call. Great article. Great article by really brilliant writer Liz Peek. And it's been shared like crazy. I wrote in the Times of Israel and also in the Huffington Post in 2017, Clinton 2020 is a reality. Get ready for 8 years of Trump. This was always one storyline. It was never about what's good for the country. It was let's get back at it again. If you were an NFL, if you're an NFL team and you lose to a junior college, this is what they think of us, of Trump. If you're an NFL team and you lose to a junior college by 3 points, by 1 point, by a field goal last second by 1 point, okay? And, a lot of your players weren't playing. What are you going to do? You're going to say, well, gosh, I guess we'll have another NFL team play them. No, you want to regroup. You want to avenge your loss. And then I love the way Hillary scorches Trump. Oh, scorching. It's so scorching. Oh, the scorchingness. G-Man, tomorrow could be an important day. We'll see. I mean, I don't see how... First of all, Biden is not good at communicating anyway. He's not really good at articulating his thoughts anyway. And so you have, as Biden struggles, Hillary awaits the call. This is a fantastic article. I told you, you're going to see more of these articles, but this person is not associated with the Clinton campaign. You're going to see articles you're going to see articles that miraculously pop up right when Clinton wants to get the ball rolling. And it'll be, we need Hillary, we need Hillary, we need Hillary. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said it. And I'm going to be like, ah. I am the only person in all of YouTube, millions of channels, in all of media, to say from 2017 that Clinton will be nominee, not just run, nominee. She'll be the nominee. She'll be on the ballot in November. And the centennial of the 19th Amendment, they're not going with Biden. This is a political machine. It's a farce. It's a scam. It's a sham. It's a theatrical performance. They don't have a political party. Democrats are a political machine, like Tammany Hall, Boss Tweed, Bill Clinton. They're a political machine. That's why the Clinton Foundation can go on unchecked. You had one prosecutor who was tasked with investigating the Clinton Foundation in New York. What do you think happened? The Southern District takes care of its own. The New York Democratic, that's where Tammany Hall started the Democratic Party, the modern Democratic Party, full of patronage and graft and everything you see. She didn't endorse Biden. That was not, I endorse you for president. She used the word endorse in the most vague and broad manner. Hillary is hideously polarizing, but she would be a more forceful nominee than Biden, has enormous name recognition, and, perhaps most important, can begin and end a sentence without major detours. And she has not credibly been accused. Hillary may be Democrats' nominee of last resort. You know she wants to. The only thing is there is no Democratic Party. Thank you, Eric H526. There is no Democratic Party. Thank you, Eric H526. Thank you. There is no Democratic Party. It's a political machine. It's a political machine that is propped up by media and loyalists. You can say corrupt intelligence officials, just loyalists within government. People don't say, I'm voting Democrat because of, they'll say very, very ambiguous climate change. Well, President Obama presided over the largest expansion of domestic oil and gas production. Well, you know what? At least he believes in it. So, I'll say cages. Well, they were built during President Obama's tenure. Trump is worse. They have no value system. They're marginally better than Republicans on every issue that they feel is paramount to their self-image. Jimbo! This is yet another way HSC is breaking the will of... Exactly. What they do is simply break the will of They break the will of their voters. Thank you, Jimbo. Again, thank you. They break the will of their voters, and that's all they do. That's all they do. They break the will of their voters. They give the illusion. They give the illusion of an actual political contest based on meritocracy. Veteran who approves. Thank you. Yes, I think people like my Bizarro channel, so I appreciate that. But yeah, I mean, you look, ladies and gentlemen, and it's like when Clinton becomes nominee, they will simply turn a page and pivot on a dime, stop on a dime, and then go change directions. They don't have, and they won't care. They won't care. Because the thing is, what they do is they create the illusion, and then when the illusion doesn't suit them anymore, they then go back to what they initially planned in the first place. Clinton was always going to be nominee. How did I know in 2017? Because it's a machine. It's a machine. It's a political machine. That's all they are. They're just a political machine. That's it. But I mean, the Morning Joe, who knows how he's going to tank it? Who knows how he's going to tank? The interesting thing is like he has records. They're going to ask him almost certainly about his records, and we'll see what he says. But it's interesting. Why did they want Trump's tax returns? I don't understand why. Because they want to find out if he is beholden to Russia? He never even worked with Russia. He has no ties at all to Russian intelligence. You know who does? Clinton purchased a document that was written in part by Russian intelligence. So, and that's according to Vanity Fair and according to Christopher Steele. So, you have, like, it's like they want transparency. They want, they respect government. They care about certain issues like allegations only when it suits them. But then when there's no political utility, associated with any course of action, they jettison that course of action onto the next the next outrage or the next public relations spin, whatever it is that suits them. I mean, it's pretty unbelievable how it is pretty unbelievable how they're able to David Nah. It's an extension. Exactly. Good morning. Tiny to die. Good morning. It's just really interesting. And let's just read this here right here. Let's see. Let's read this here. And I'm telling you exactly, Phoebe, you're 100% right. They're going to say Clinton's going to be up in the polls and oh my God, Trump could lose. And I'm telling you, Clinton could win. If you don't take it seriously, Clinton could win. It's interesting too, even the endorsement, she didn't, on Biden's YouTube channel, there is no reference. There is absolutely no reference at all to an endorsement by Hillary Clinton, and there's no reference on Twitter. There's no reference by Biden. Where's the endorsement of Biden on Twitter for Hillary Clinton? I want to know this. Go to her Twitter account. No mention. Think of it. All she said. Think of what it would mean if we had a real president, not just somebody who plays one on TV. We have a person who stepped foot in North Korea. And then you the trolling on Clinton's side is kind of hilarious. Oh my God. See, this is like the trolling is kind of funny. I can't say that it's funny with Trump. It's just a bunch of liberals being so angry. The anger is unbelievable. I'm looking at. I'm looking at all these people who are like, oh my God, is this the end of? Is this the end for Biden? He never had a chance. He never had a chance. He never had a chance. He never had a he was never a legitimate candidate. Doesn't even seem that he wanted to run. So it's interesting too, like when I was on the left, there was this this publication like was obsessed with me, and then there's one article about me from a very wonderful gentleman. He goes, Hillary won't be indicted, proving yet again that H.A. Goodman is an unapologetic propagandist. This is before she lost. And it's like, you're happy that somebody isn't indicted for obviously breaking the law. Then the special counsel comes a year and a half later, or a year later, just to make it even. So they didn't indict Trump. You see, it's even. No. They fabricated Trump. Trump didn't make Clinton use servers with top secret intelligence, but Clinton purchased a dossier they used to set up Trump. But the hilarious thing is, like, I was this unapologetic propagandist for saying what? For daring to say that a Democrat. This is when I was on the left. This is a left-leaning publication that went after me like all the time. And pretty much everyone on the left who wasn't a Clinton supporter. And like Susan Sarandon. And so, like, the question is, why would you celebrate when an FBI criminal investigation covered up crimes? The rebuttal, well, why did you celebrate when Trump didn't get caught by Mueller? Like, I didn't celebrate because I knew that the whole thing was nonsense. He was set up and framed. Again, nobody tells either Bill or Hillary to do anything. And nobody buys dossiers that begin investigations of Bill and Hillary. So it's like the left November is going to be really interesting. Really interesting. Paul T, thank you. Paul T, thank you. This is going to be really interesting. It'll be interesting to see how they react when they lose again. And I'll tell you this. It could be close. Whether it's close or a landslide against Clinton, I don't care as long as we win. Jimbo! The primaries are done. Let's just get on to the convention. Thought in Bizarro. The primaries are done. Let's get to the convention. Jimbo, thank you so very much as always, Jimbo. Always a pleasure to speak with you, and thank you for your generosity always. Michael Flynn is going to be completely exonerated. President Trump's going to win re-election, and John Durham and William Barr are going to uphold the rule of law and justice. And the wonderful, beautiful liberals who went after Trump and set up and framed everybody around him, it's just be here on this channel in November and October and November. Listen, August, September, October, November. August, September, October, November, December. August, September, October, November, December. August, September, October, November, December. H.A. Goodman, H.A. Goodman's other channel, Bizarro World Goodman. Make sure you get notifications for all, so you can click all notifications. Valerie Rogers! H.A., are you a closet Democrat? I was a Democrat most of my life, but I am no longer any party affiliation. So I'm not Republican. I'm not Democrat. I support President Trump. I support President Trump because, let's see, he's ending the longest running military conflict, the longest running war in American history in Afghanistan. He's first president to step foot in North Korea. Max Boot and Bill Kristol are voting against President Trump, so I'm voting against whomever they're voting against. I mean, I'm voting for the person they're voting against. The people who designed or created or helped foster President Bush's foreign policy are the same people who can't stand Trump. That is a good thing. That's a good reason to vote for Trump. I find this it's so interesting how you'll see the left, when Clinton runs again, they'll be like, you know what, I've just had enough. I'm tired of Trump. I'm tired of the Democrats. Just fine. Just, you know what, it's the lesser of two. I'm not voting for Trump because he's the lesser of two evils. He's a good president. I can debate anyone on that. Anyone with a major platform, it's my pleasure. We can go, and I want to hear what's worse than the NATO intervention that destroyed a country. I want to hear what's worse than that. I want to hear what Trump did that's worse, and I also want to hear what President Obama or Bush did that's better than the beginning of peace between North and South Korea. There is no foreign policy achievement for Bush or President Obama. I want to know where's the foreign policy achievement? You already had two major foreign policy achievements with Trump that nobody talks about. They completely swept it under the rug. So it's pretty unbelievable. They've completely swept it under the rug. So completely swept it under the rug. Let's see here. So we'll see. We'll see what takes place tomorrow. I think it's going to be now everyone kind of sees what I've been saying and obsessing about. Everyone is slowly realizing what's happening. And I am the only person who has stated this from day one. They were never going with Biden, ever, ever, ever. It was never going. They never intended to. He was a placeholder, just like he had a role to play, just like they all did, just like Beto O'Rourke and de Blasio. They had a role to play. They had a role to play. That's it. That was the role is to pretend, to give establishment Democrats some a person to vote for that is said to be feasible or realistic. Chris Webb, thank you. Love the image. Thank you so very much, Chris Webb. Thank you so very much, Chris Webb. Thank you so much. To my viewers in other countries, thank you for watching. It's greatly, greatly, greatly appreciated. Chris Webb, thank you. Thank you so very, very much. All right, so when is the Morning Joe segment? Okay, when is Morning Joe on? So airing 6 a.m. Oh, okay, Pacific to 9 a.m. Eastern. 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. Eastern time. All right. So that would be 3 a.m. to 6 a.m. Pacific. Okay. It's going to be very interesting, ladies and gentlemen. Very, very, very interesting. I am going to do, I'll do a live stream at around 4 p.m. tomorrow. And we'll talk about what everyone's going to talk about, what everyone's going to be discussing. I think tomorrow will be the beginning of the end for Biden's campaign. I do not see Biden getting out of this. He's gonna probably say, "Oh yeah, you know what? I can't release any of the records from the University of Delaware. It's not for me to release." So they've already acted in the most hypocritical manner. He's going to get softball questions. That a boy for foe. Yes, exactly. It'll be a hamstring pull. It'll definitely be a hamstring pull. Oh my goodness. Although Biden's been taking the performance-enhancing drugs, so we'll see. We'll see. It'll be a race to oblivion. CG3SSF. Gavin Newsom speaks like this, kind of like a young Joe Biden, and a wannabe Clint Eastwood. I don't know what it is about Democratic politicians that speak like this. They speak like they're tough, but also compassionate and emotional. They're tough, but they're nice. Thank you, CG3SSF. They're tough, but compassionate. Chris Webb, thank you again. Angela Goodwin, the nursery rhyme. Jack and Jill will be a new Cardi. Maybe. Angela Goodwin, thank you. Lisa Lister, supporting my favorite voice on YouTube. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Lisa, very, very, very much. Lisa Lister, thank you so very much. Greatly appreciated, Lisa Lister. It's going to be fantastic. Lisa and Angela and Chris and everybody here. Lisa, it's going to be amazing. Be here in August, October, November, December. Wait. August, September, October, November, December. What? I skipped a month. August, September, October, November, December. Yeah, everyone has to subscribe to H.A. Goodman, H.A. Goodman's other channel, and Bizarro World Goodman. Lisa Lister. Okay, so we have Clinton, who will be the nominee in August. Only my true fans or viewers or people who appreciate my work, I thank you. Only like the people who really enjoy my bizarre and wacky political diatribes. Only you understand that it's happening. Nobody else seems to understand. Like, I'll tell people I know, I'm like, and nobody knows, like, what? She endorsed him. No, she didn't. And then today I'm like, The Hill article saying she's waiting, whatever. Jesse, thank you. So, Ronald, one of these days I got to do, if it ever gets, where people really, really like it, maybe one day I'll shop as Bizarro World Goodman. But Biden to join MSNBC's Morning Joe. Wow, what a nice person. He doesn't have to do this, Will Morning Joe go easy on Biden? Of course they will. Of course they will. Of course they will. This is the beginning of the end for Biden. He's like, Lisa Lister, thank you as always. Thank you, Lisa. Hello, Vito. Thank you for watching from Australia. Hello. Andrew Goodwin. Hillary is sitting like us. Pretty much. Lisa Lister, thank you. Thank you for the kind words as well. Yeah, it's pretty much a done deal. I just love how she's not riding with Biden. They're never. Would you even want to ride with Biden? My God, if he was like controlling driving a car. Oh my God, that would be horrendous. That would be horrendous. Ladies and gentlemen, I am going to do a live stream tomorrow. I probably won't do an upload until the live stream tomorrow. It depends. It depends what happens, but I'll probably wait until the live stream tomorrow to discuss the amazing faceplant of Biden. It's going to be interesting. He's like, hey, come on now, man. Come on now, Joe Meek, man, come on. Hey, I defeated cornflakes and grape nuts. I didn't do that. Come on, people now. I'm running for senator. You know the deal. We were endowed by a creator. Creator what? 4 p.m. Pacific, around 4 p.m. Pacific tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, God bless you. Thank you so very much. Thank you for watching my live streams and my uploads before my voice will be vindicated like nobody else's on YouTube. I am the only person in all of YouTube, the only person in all of media. And I wrote about it in 2017 in the Huffington Post and the Times of Israel to accurately tell you what's actually happening. She's back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, God bless to my super chat. Lisa Lister, everyone, thank you so very much. And I will see you be here on this channel, 4 p.m. Pacific live stream. Thanks, everybody. God bless. Have a great, great, great evening. Thank you.